Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I am Amy with Growing Your Faith, and today we are going to be doing a fun little video. Hopefully it'll go well. I saw this idea in a Bible journaling group that I am a part of, and I think they have like a printable that they gave away. I'm not really sure where they got the flowers from, but they had like a generic woman in the printable that they gave everybody. And so it was the group's Bible Journaling and Faith, and I think they do like a lot of lives and stuff like that. I'll post a link to their group down below so that you can go and check them out and maybe become a member and see some of the stuff they've got going on. It's a really great group. I'm not super active in it, but I always enjoy seeing the things that they create. So I wanted to kind of recreate that page, but I wanted to use a picture of myself. So we're in Proverbs chapter 31. And verse 25, where it says, "She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future." Now, this is not who I am necessarily, but it is definitely who I want to be. So the first thing that you're going to need is a picture of yourself, preferably one with you laughing in the face of adversity. I don't like pictures of myself, so I had to go back a couple of years to do some pictures that we took for Mother's Day with my boys and my hubby, and my husband had snapshotted one of me. And so this is the picture that I'm going to be using. You've probably seen it on my social media. I posted it just recently, but so this is the image that I am going to be using. I put it in Canva on an 8.5 by 11 and then shrunk it down. Well, I deleted the background, which you can do if you have the pro version, and then shrunk it down to like 6 inches or 6.5 inches, something like that. But this is kind of one of those things where, depending on the Bible that you're using, you can change this up and do things completely different. So maybe you're not in the Inspire Bible, maybe your margin's on the side instead of in the center, if you're in the illustrating Bible, or maybe you have an older Inspire and you just have a smaller margin, so you want a smaller picture of yourself. Whatever you want to do is totally fine. I can't wait to see your pages though, so make sure that you share those, and you can also share them in our new community. So if you are on your phone, you can go to my channel and then it'll say visit community on there, and you can go there and you can add your own posts and stuff like that, kind of just like Facebook. I think I haven't had anybody post in there yet, but I'm trying to post in there a little bit more regularly. So yeah, that's what's going on over there, I guess. Okay, so this is one of the pictures that I am going to use, and then I got this kit of flowers, and like as you can see on my desk, there's like flowers and stuff everywhere. It was a huge kit of like 200 pieces, but I grabbed the ones that were more like full flowers without any like greenery or stems. Like some of them have a lot of stems, so I didn't want any of those. But again, your stickers can look however you want them to. If you don't have a sticker set, I will leave the link to this down in the description down below. But you can also go to Canva and put some on a piece of paper and print them out for your own personal use if you want some like that. Okay, and then I grabbed some washi and a little tag that I had from a sticker book that I have that I didn't bring over here, but that's okay. Okay, so make sure you know where your verse is and kind of pay attention to that. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and block mine in. So here's what I decided to do. I took one of these flowers and I cut it in half. And then I'm going to put this one on top here and then this one on bottom here, and just kind of block in the words just like so. So I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. This is going to get pretty crazy. So if you don't want this many flowers on yours, you don't have to put this many flowers on yours. It's totally fine. And in this flower kit, it also came with a whole bunch of butterflies. So I grabbed quite a few butterflies, and I'm going to put them on here as well. These are nice because they're regular. I didn't want any of the clear ones. One, because this kind of a thing is kind of hard to do with those clear ones because the colors overlap so much, and I didn't want that. But two, oh my gosh, they're so hard to get off the back. It drives me crazy. I wind up so frustrated with my crafting time just trying to get the backs off of the stickers. It drives me crazy. All right, and this little butterfly I am going to put right up here. Now for this Bible, I don't cover this up because this is a filament Bible, so then if I want that information, I won't be able to get to it. So I do leave that part uncovered, but you can cover yours however you want to. There we go. I like the way that turned out. Oh, I'm gonna need some glue for my person here. All right, and I got it all organized and then took a picture of it so that I could kind of see where everything went and where I wanted everything. Okay, so this washi is gonna go right there. And then I got some gold here. Oh, and I am gonna need that glue for this too. And I just picked out a Live, Laugh, Love one, but you can kind of put whatever you want here. Actually, I think I'm gonna stick it right there. This needle point, guys, with this glue is the best. I have found that going back into like past study books and stuff like that, that the glue stick that I used for a while, like nothing, it's not staying down, like they're all popping back up and I'm like, oh my gosh. But this stuff, that doesn't happen with this stuff. Okay, so then we've got, let's see, I want this one and this one and this one and this one. I can't remember where exactly I had me. I think it's kind of like right here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down. Let's see. Like so. Super easy. And then we're just going to fill in with these flower stickers. I would organize them where you want them first. Don't just start sticking them down all willy-nilly, because you might wind up with some craziness, but it's okay if you do. Okay, and then this one's going to go right here, and oh, this one was supposed to go behind me a little bit. I guess I'll just kind of do it on top. It'll be all right. Okay, so that's kind of where I want those. Let's turn this flower around so you can see more of the bloom here, like so. And this is where things get tricky because you gotta get these down. Okay, so I am going to turn it like this and put him down. And then, so partly it is gonna be a little willy-nilly, and that's okay, but a plan is good. So I kind of planned out my color combinations and where I kind of wanted things. And so then we'll put this purple one down. And then if you kind of, just kind of think about like what you had showing or what you want showing on each piece, and then make sure that you're not covering up things that you don't want to cover up. Oh my gosh, these are so much easier to get off. I haven't had like stickers in a while. There. So that way just a little bit goes over my shirt and it doesn't like cover me completely up. This was the only one that went under and I totally forgot. Okay, now we just got two sunflowers here and this pretty iris. Is that an iris? I think so. All right, so we'll put this big sunflower down first. And then the little one. These have a good stick to them too, which is kind of nice. This verse is really applicable right now with me kind of dealing with the health issues and everything that I'm dealing with, and it just feels like sometimes like it just keeps piling on and piling on, and like I totally trust God, but still like some days it's just like, man. And holding on to the promises of God that He gives us strength and He helps us in our times of trouble, and we can laugh and we can be without fear because we know that God has got us. And this is one of those like verses that you kind of want to hold in your heart on those hard days, and just really thank God for his strength and his love and his kindness, and how he keeps us. Like I don't know what the future holds. I don't know how long I'm going to feel bad, but I do know that God is with me every step of the way. And that brings me a lot of joy and a lot of hope. And a lot of peace. There, so that one's gonna go kind of like that. All right, so let's take these off and put this one right where it's at. And it's, you know, like we may not feel like this is who we are, like clothed with strength and dignity. We may not feel like we can laugh in the face of fear right now, but this is who God created us to be. Like we don't have to worry about the future, because God is in control of it all. I'm so glad I took a picture of this. This would be so much harder if I hadn't taken that picture. And this one was easier because I knew that I wanted it to cover up the pants. So like I know kind of where I want it, because I know I want those pants covered up. And then purple is my favorite, so I tried to find a good bit of purple and put them in the front. Well, that one's kind of hiding, but that one's not. All right, I got one more butterfly, this guy, and we're gonna put him right down here. You could also ink around the edges if you wanted to. I kind of just wanted it to be like this. And last piece, and it is on. Actually, I think I may want a little something right here. So it would be nice if I had like a small flower, but I think I used all of my full flowers, except for these crazy huge ones. That one's pretty, but that's way too big. I think we'll just go with another butterfly. Go with another butterfly. You can't go wrong with a butterfly, right? Yes, right there. Okay. There you go, little guy. And don't forget to date your pages, because you will look back. He's going to look like he's flying on my head, but that's okay. Because you will want to look back and like, oh, when did I do that? Okay. I could use another flower right here, too. Oh my gosh. Daisy? Maybe I could put like a half a daisy. That would be kind of nice. Let me put it on there and then I'll cut it. They don't all have to go right on the page. You can have them a little bit off the page. There. Okay. I'm gonna call that done. You could also go in and add like some fun little dots or something like that if you wanted to. I'm just gonna leave it like this. So I can't wait to see your pages. If you want to share them in the Facebook group, you're more than welcome to do that as well. It is, the link for that will be down in the description down below. As always, check out the description. There's access to freebies down there. There's access to my email list and lots of other goodies. So head over or head down there and check that out. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.